On a windy Monday afternoon, it's the streaking Bucs coming to town to take on the first place Matsu Miners. Welcome into Herman Brothers Field, deep in the Matsu Valley. Alongside Austin Barach, I'm Jesse Cook. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Camden Daly off to a hot start with a 4-pitch K. 2-1. Swing. Drive to the warning track way out in right field. Carpenter up against the wall, and that ball is gone. Jacob Rebrook opens up the scoring with a solo shot to right field, and it's 1-0 Anchorage in the top of the second. A Bear, one of 4 players on this team from South Anchorage High School, and that team won the state championship in back-to-back years in 2021 and 2022. From the stretch. Swings on the front door slider, batters it into shallow right field. Carpenter scoops it up, runner breaking for home. Throw to the plate, not in time. An RBI single for Curtis A. Bear, and that brings up the top of the order with a 2-0 lead in the top of the second inning. Daly with the glove at his belt, fires, runner off for second, swinging strike, throw to the bag. Oh, he's out by a mile! Austin Machado with a steel cannon. Full count to Machado. Swings, drives it right center field, hanging back towards the wall, splits the outfield, one hops the fence. Machado cruising into second base, and he holds right there. A leadoff double for Austin Machado on a 2-strike count. 1-2 count with one away, runners on first and third for the Bucs, who lead 2-0, top the third. Righty-lefty matchup, the pitch. Swing and a line drive to straightaway center field. That's down for a base hit, and another run scores. It's 3-0 Bucs, top of the third. Man on first and second, and that brings up Cole Howarth, who grounded out to third on the first pitch he saw to lead off the second.
Pitches away, goes by Wilson. Vest coming in for home, and he scores. The cowbells ring, and the lead is cut into a third. 3-1 the Anchorage lead in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch. In there for strike 3. Caught him looking. And Schlotzow retires his first batter tonight. The 1-1. Check the swing. Machado back to first. And he got him! Austin Machado already threw out a runner at second and now picks off another man at first base. Austin Machado. Wow. What a catcher. Wiegert to Thurston. The payoff pitch. Swung on, hit to center field. Right at the center fielder, Bedeker. Carpenter tags up. The catch is made. The throw goes to third base. It's off the mark there, and Carpenter scampers in to make it a 1-run game. A sacrifice fly for Alex Thurston cuts the lead in half. Anchorage 3, Matsu 2 with Sebastian Tomlin up to play. Wiegert 1 pitch away from getting out of this, but does Tomlin have something to say about that? The pitch, outside, runner goes, nobody's at second base. Machado goes home, nobody was at second base. An unforced error by Anchorage, and the Miners have tied the ball game. Nolan Wilson threw to second as Rogers stole second. Nobody covered the base. It went to center field. Machado said, how do you do? I'll score. And Rogers went over to third.
Schlotzow from the stretch. Runner off for second. Backdoor curveball misses. Throw to the bag. Oh, and plenty of time. Austin Machado, he makes it look so easy. His second caught stealing thrown from behind the dish this game. 4th on the year. Base is empty. 2 away. 3-3 in the top of the 7th. The lefty fires. Swing and a drive. Right field. Oh, that's a shot. Clears the wall by plenty, and suddenly Anchorage is back on top, 4-3. Haar takes a massive cut after striking out 3 times. Suddenly a sour performance has turned sweet for him. It's really getting dicey for Anchorage. Haley, no RBIs yet this season. He's got one waiting 90 feet away on third. From the stretch. In the dirt, ball 4. First RBI of the year for Maddox Haley, and that ties the game. 1-0 count, bases loaded. Still nobody out. Tie game 4-4, bottom of the 7th. Johnson fires. Swing, drive, deep left center field. Har back on it. Makes the easy catch in left center. Runner breaking for the plate. The throw offline, not in time, and cut off. The Miners take the lead. Landon Rogers, a sacrifice fly that scores Caden Carpenter, the birthday boy. 3-0 for Barach. Would be very surprised if he lifted the bat off his shoulder. The pitch, ball 4, low and away. Another run for Matsu. This really echoes back to Tuesday's game. That was back when the Bucs allowed the Miners to score 10 runs on just 5 hits. Infield mound visit as the Miners lead 8-4 and have now batted around for the first time this season. First pitch to the lefty Vest. He swings, dribbles it to first, stabbed at the bag, throw to second is high to the left field. The comedy of errors turning into a whole show. Another run scores for Matsu, and it's first and third, a 10-4 lead. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse for Anchorage, the errors start to pile up in the field. Second of the game, 2 runs score thanks to that misplay. 1-1. Curveball hammered into right field by Carpenter. Barrera scores. Vest traverses over to third. Carpenter chasing for second. Overrun in right field. Vest wasn't paying attention, so he holds at third. That is a double for Caden Carpenter on something that barely left the infield, and it's 11-4 Matsu in this 8-run bottom of the 7th. So it's not exactly tense, but the arm hairs are starting to stand up.
Well, then put on a jacket.
3-1. Swings, bounced up the middle. Barreras has it at short, flips to second for 1, the throw to first, ball game. Cristo puts up both arms to thank Barreras for the elite defense behind the second base bag, and what was somewhat of a tense situation, really not a threat. An 8-run win for the Miners after trailing 3-0, 12-4 the final. A big win for Matsu right before the 2-day break.